Coming up, the findings from our exclusive investigation into whether the hot dog is a sandwich after this word from our sponsors. These days, everyone's talking about programmatic advertising. So we saw them on a PMP, but then it turns out their DSP doesn't plug into our SSP. Can't you just set up a PG then? No, we thought about that, but have you ever struggled to keep up with all the ad tech talk? Then you should read Digiday, the publication that covers programmatic advertising as if people are involved.
Oh my god, I've seen that ad like a million times.
I'm sorry, you said you've seen this ad more than a million times?
I mean, not a million, but like 10 times this week.
Well, it says here that each household should see this ad no more than 5 times per week. Sorry about that. We'll get it fixed.
How?
Sorry, what?
How are you gonna fix it? Like, I see the same ads all the time, and I figured that's just how it works.
Yeah, fair. Well, there's this thing called Ad ID. It's not really new, but kind of new. Anyways, it's supposed to take care of this kind of thing.
Yeah, but how?
Oh. Actually, it's pretty simple. Here, I can show you. Let me shrink myself down, and okay. So Ad ID is exactly what it sounds like. Each individual ad gets its own 12-digit universal ID. That way every TV network, streaming service, video platform, or publisher that would air the ad would call it the same thing. And that way if the advertiser wants to take the ad off the air or limit the number of times each household sees the ad a week, it doesn't have to figure out what each TV network, publisher, video platform, and streaming service calls it.
But why wouldn't it already work that way?
Well, on traditional TV it more or less does, but in streaming and digital video, there hasn't really been that system in place yet. So you may have YouTube call it one thing, and then Hulu and Roku may call it something else entirely. And then the advertiser may have different folks buying its ads, and each of those teams may also have a different name for it.
Okay, so now they're finally all calling it by the same name.
Close. Actually, not that close, but some are starting to. NBC Universal has said that it will for its streaming and digital video properties, and then I know of at least one other TV network that is looking to follow suit.
Alright, so how are you gonna fix me seeing this ad a million times if not every company is using Ad ID yet?
Well, I said we will get it fixed, as in eventually. Honestly, I have no idea when that will be. Even more honestly, before NBC Universal announced this summer that it was going to support Ad ID, I forgot that Ad ID was even a thing. So, that's progress.
If you say so.
Trust me, compared to the industry getting away from the GRP, the adoption of Ad ID is like a sprint.
What's the GRP?
Oh, no way do we have time for that. I need to get you back before the commercial break is over. So we saw them on a PMP.
Oh, what the